Okay, there we go.
Hi.
We're back. We've been dealing with not sleeping babies and
Sick
sickness
babies.
and sick baby also not sleeping.
Same
But
baby.
yeah, we only have one baby. Although
Yes.
fortunately I avoided it for the most part this time. Otherwise, my wife would be calling me a baby. But we're going to try to play a practice match between Sabrina and Koga, and then play a real match between Sabrina and Koga for real first game of we're going to try to do a 3-match series now going forward for the Classic Cards Coliseum. So let's see what happens. Ready? Oh, okay. This is retro, so winner of the coin toss goes first.
Okay.
Call it.
Heads.
It is heads.
Alright.
And you can attack and do anything else you want on your first turn.
Right.
Four prizes.
Yes. Oops. Oh boy. Ready?
Ready?
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to place Koga's back to the bench.
Okay. You will want to be careful of weakness in this matchup.
Right, because grass is weak mostly against psychic.
Well, it's either psychic or fire, and depends on whether they are poison types also.
Right. Okay. Disney must be being a dinosaur or something. Okay.
What else is new?
Right. Attach a grass energy to Koga's Pidgey and use Peck for 10.
Oh, I don't have my damage counters out. There we go. Alright, draw for turn. Attach a psychic energy to Sabrina's Abra. And use Pound for 10 damage.
Okay.
Ooh, woot. Oh. And don't look at the screen.
Oh. Whoops. We forget that every time somehow. There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Great. Okay. I'm going to evolve to Koga's Golbat. Koga's. What did I say? Did I say Koga's?
Yeah, you said Koga's Golbat.
And I'm gonna go ahead and attach another grass energy to Koga's Pidgey. I almost said Pidgey's Koga. This is going great. And use Peck for 10.
Okay. I'm going to attach a Psychic Energies to Sabrina's Abra. And I am going to use Pokémon Trader. Trade one of the basic or evolution cards in your hand for one of the basic or evolution cards from your deck. Show both cards to your opponent. Shuffle your deck afterwards. I'm going to use this. Wait. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use this fun little attack
Oh boy.
that I didn't think I would be able to use. Synchronize. This attack can't be used unless Sabrina's Abra and the defending Pokemon have the same number of energy cards attached to them. 40 damage. He's knocked out.
He's knocked out. There
Wahahaha.
Well, grand. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Remind me what this card does.
Right there. If an attack from a Pokemon with Koga in its name does damage to a defending Pokemon this turn, that Pokemon is then poisoned.
Okay. Great. Oh, okay. I don't have great options right now. Okay. Does this deck have double colorless? Probably not.
You probably have at least one in there.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many we ended up with.
Okay.
You want a computer search for it?
Well, okay. Well, I have computer search. Obviously, I have Koga.
Because, yeah, I mean, if you can computer search for a double colorless energy, you can knock out Sabrina's Abra right now.
Right.
Which is a big deal.
Right. But then, would I get rid of... I don't have any... I have one other Pokemon in my hand.
I mean, Koga's not that great.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the other Pokemon in your hand is, but if it's weak against Psychic, that's not great.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, let's try computer searching for double colorless. See if one's in here.
Unless the only one is in your prizes.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Computer search. Here, hand it to me. I'll read it while you're
looking.
I'm
sorry. I didn't read it. Been a minute.
Discard 2 of the other cards from your hand in order to search your deck for any card and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So obviously, computer search is one of the most powerful cards ever printed in the game. And it was later reprinted as an ace spec card that you could only have one of in the entire deck. No?
No.
That surprises me. It's not in there either.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So we didn't end up with any?
Nope. The back says 0 to 1. Okay. So I don't... Which is why I was like, I don't know if there's one in here.
You must have erred towards 1 or 0.
0.
Clearly.
Okay.
Well, so good to know.
Right, yeah, no, that is good to know. I'm feeling oakish now.
Yeah, oak or elm.
Yeah.
If you really want to save whatever else is in your hand.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and just go elm. Okay. Shuffle your hand into your deck.
Yeah.
Then draw 7.
Yep. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 7 cards. You can't play any more trainer cards this turn. Class was canceled.
Oh, that's so fun.
Holy cow, Kyle. You taking like late night classes or something?
I had some pretty late evening classes with
and I guess we're not in the same exact time zone, I don't think, but well, we're very happy to see you.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us as we piddle along with our old cards. We're finally getting better sleep and not sick at
Yes.
this exact moment. So
yes.
winning.
Okay, here we go. Let's try this again.
All right. So you just elmed.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'll put Koga's Weedle onto the bench.
Okay. 5 to 7:30. That is a long class.
Yeah, that is.
Oof.
Is it at least once a week? Because a couple of my late classes were once a week, and they were super long.
2.5 credit hours.
Yep.
Because, I mean, if that's more than once a week, it's obviously more.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to put anything on Golbat because you can knock him out in one hit.
He has free retreat.
He does have free retreat.
Not that you have to retreat him.
Right.
I probably can't knock him out in one hit.
Not with... Because that is only if it's me, right?
Yeah, only if we have the same number of energy.
Okay.
Which means same number of energy cards.
Okay.
Which is going to be at least 2, because there's no way to get there with only 1 card.
Right. That makes sense.
Once a week, but it's a pretty long day. Essentially 9 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday. Woof.
Well, I'm glad that you got a break tonight.
Well, we picked the worst day of the week to stream.
Sorry, man.
Well, this is also a new semester, I imagine, so it wasn't like that before, probably.
Before Christmas, yeah.
But that's okay. We appreciate you very much and your friendship, whether you can tune in or not.
Yes. Alright, so I retreated Golbat for Koga's Weedle. I can't do anything else, so Sting for 10.
Okay. Sting for 10. Draw a card. Alright, we're going to evolve to Sabrina's Kadabra. And we're gonna Saffron City Gym. So as often as each player likes during his or her turn before attacking, that player may return 1 basic energy card attached to one of his or her Pokemon with Sabrina in its name to his or her hand.
Oh, okay.
Just the semester for now. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to computer search away those 2. Sabrina's Haunter and Elm. For another Sabrina's Kadabra.
Oh boy.
La-di-da-di-da. It seems so much smoother in our edited videos because we just cut out all the shuffling.
Yes.
These are not the best sleeves. They're very serviceable and they're good for the price, but
they've held up really well.
They're not ones that I want to try to beat up. Okay. Oak. Discard your hand and draw 7. Okay. Sabrina's Abra, Sabrina's Ghastly. I'm going to return this to my hand with Saffron City Gym. and attach it here.
Okay.
Okay, Life Drain. Flip a coin. If heads, put a number of damage counters on the defending Pokemon so that its remaining HP are 10. Heads. 30 damage. Well, 3 damage counters.
Right.
Not the same as 30 damage.
Yes. Placing counters.
Placing counters is not
damage.
the same as dealing damage.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh wait, is this upside down to them?
Oh, I don't know.
It is upside down to them. It didn't used to be that way.
You wanna at least just... Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay.
We went to bed early yesterday and Katie's spoiled.
Wow. Okay.
I love you, honey.
I love you. Goodness.
He would pick today to wake up.
I think he's just snoring. I love baby snores. Okay. I am going to use Mary. Draw 2 cards, then shuffle 2 cards from your hand into your deck.
Nice.
Okay. 2. Then 1, 2. Thank you. Okay. I don't even know what I want to do right now. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attach the energy here and use Sharp Stinger.
Okay.
Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now poisoned. If tails, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed.
Ooh.
Heads.
Poisoned. Okay. That's one of the few times where flipping tails might have been more advantageous.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to attach here, retreat, which resolves poison. I'm going to Elm.
Okay.
Shuffle, draw 7. No more trainer cards. So
yeah.
Elm was kind of the first, as everybody, especially Kyle knows.
Yeah.
Elm was the first card that was like a supporter. Before supporters were officially a thing.
Yes.
Which is understandable because it's incredibly powerful.
It is
Even
very
Oaks.
Powerful.
I mean, Oaks were in base set, and you could potentially chain Oaks and draw through almost your entire deck.
Right.
On the first turn. Of course, it has to go just right, since you can't. If you have multiple Oaks in your hand, you can't play both of them.
Right.
There's no way to save them.
Yeah.
Okay. Sabrina's Haunter. Pound for knockout.
Okay. Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, sorry.
It just seemed dark, so I was just double checking.
Okay. Going to attach a grass energy to Koga's Weedle. I am going to evolve to Koga's Kakuna.
Okay, let me...
And in just a moment, we will read what Koga's Kakuna does.
So we actually have a video showing you how to translate cards using Google Translate through your phone, but that does not work very well for Japanese. It works much better for
like every other language.
for other languages that use the Phoenician alphabet, especially. So, but it struggles with Japanese and other languages that don't use the Phoenician alphabet. So
yes, if you could read that, because it's a hair blurry for me still.
Yeah. I can also zoom in a little bit. Okay, so Pokemon Power, Emerge. Once during your turn before your attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for an evolution card named Koga's Beedrill and put it on Koga's Kakuna. This counts as evolving Koga's Kakuna. Shuffle your deck afterwards. This power can't be used if Koga's Kakuna is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Toxic Secretion, 1 Grass Energy. Flip a coin if heads, the defending Pokemon is now poisoned. It takes 20 damage instead of 10 after each player's turn, even if it was already poisoned.
That's fun. Okay.
So let me think about this. You can do a special evolution after a normal evolution, but you cannot do a normal evolution after a special evolution. So you can still use Emerge.
Yes, I can use that this turn.
Yes, but you could not if Emerge didn't take you to a stage 2, if there was something beyond that. You couldn't use Emerge and then evolve normally. Right. That's why it says this counts as evolving.
Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm going to use that. Wait, I have to flip the coin. I have to flip the coin. It is heads.
Heads. All right. Now you may evolve all the way to Koga's Beedrill. There it is. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
Wow. We'll see. So I already attached an energy this turn.
Yes. But you do have free retreat. With both of your Pokemon.
Yes. Okay. I will go ahead and retreat and use Koga's Golbat as a little bit of a shield for a few minutes.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Base Air should just have broken time space so it could evolve anyway. We just picked up our first few copies of Broken Time Space in the few months before we went on hiatus. So you ended your turn?
Yes.
All right, draw for turn. Well, I'm gonna attach and evolve to Sabrina's Gengar.
Oh boy.
And then I'm going to retreat for free and use Dark Wave for 40 damage. All Pokemon powers stop working until the end of your opponent's next turn. That would have been helpful if it had managed to stop you from using Emerge. But...
Yeah, well, because I thought about waiting to use it. So...
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to oak.
Okay. It's just the practice round.
Yeah. I'm gonna oak.
I know we're still learning what's even in these decks. It's been a minute since we built them.
6, 7.
Because we tried to stream in December sometime, and David woke up and it was awful.
Yeah, he was not cooperative at
So
all.
that was at least 2 months ago.
Yep. Hmm.
And unfortunately, my little siblings are growing up, and they're not as interested in getting whooped by their big brother anymore when we go home. So, alas. You know what we need to do? Okay, this is what we need to do. The next time we're going to go home, like for a while, we need to commit to building a solid raid battle deck.
Oh, yeah.
And then we can raid
yeah.
battle against together. We can cooperatively play Pokemon.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Because then we're all in it together.
Yeah.
Of course, I will have to remind myself how the raid format works, but
Yeah.
I've got the
we have
the rules
the PDF somewhere.
So yes, that's what we need to do.
Okay. Wow. That was awful. That was like not helpful at all. So I don't really want to put Grimer or Zubat out because psychic weakness.
Right.
And I ugh. I don't know. Where did I go? Item finder.
Okay.
For Elm and use Elm.
Okay. Woof.
I had no energy.
Yeah.
And I had no other Pokemon options.
Yeah, I figured you had no energy. Koga's Beedrill is really interesting, although Hyper Needle, I think you can't use it 2 turns in a row or something.
Flip a coin if tails attack does nothing. Wow.
Oh yeah, there's always that. I hate those attacks.
Either way, you can't use this attack again as long as Koga's Beedrill stays in play.
In play?
You can't use it again.
Oh, that's because... So, we only have one copy of Koga's Beedrill. But in theory, you could build a deck around that where you're also using Fuchsia City Gym to shuffle it back in. And then you just use your other Koga's Kakuna to emerge again. So you just keep this cycle of like emerge, shuffle in, emerge, shuffle in.
That sounds
Although
nice.
it takes 3 energy.
But it takes 3 energy and...
But you would be shuffling back in your double colorless as well.
Because you would shuffle the whole
does it not? I think Koga's Fuchsia City Gym says shuffle that Pokemon and all cards attached. Do you have a copy in here? No.
2. Oh, wow. I drew one.
Oh, there we go.
Once during each player's turn before attacking, player may flip a coin. If heads, that player may shuffle one of his or her Pokemon in play with Koga in its name and any cards attached to it into his or her deck. Okay. Cheesy peeps.
Sorry, honey. I love you.
I love you. 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, I am going to attach Grass Energy. And I am going to use Free Retreat.
Okay.
I'm going to use Nerve Poison.
Okay.
Does 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned.
Oof. That's brutal.
Oh, stinkers.
There's a hole there.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes. Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. Let's see here. We are going to attach. And use Shadow Bind for 40 damage.
Okay.
The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn.
Okay. Wow. This is going really well, guys.
Psychic types have always been among my favorites, especially because they were way overpowered in the Gen 1 video games. And, of course, Mewtwo. So, therefore, Sabrina has always been one of my favorite gym leaders. So, I'm pretty sure when we sat down to create the CCC, this was one of the first decks that I built.
Yeah, you're like, we have to do Sabrina. So I was like, okay. Alright. Playing Bill. Draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. This feels like a lost cause here.
I mean, it's going to be tough for Koga to overcome weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of killer here.
Not absolute, but definitely tough.
Yeah. Is there only...
There's only one copy of Koga's Beedrill, I know. I think there's two or three copies of Koga's Pidgey.
There's one... 2 Pidgey, 2 Pidgeotto, and 1 Ditto.
Yes, there is a Koga's Ditto, which is resistant to Psychic.
Oh, that's great.
And there's no Koga's Pidgeot. Like, the card does not exist, yeah. Which is annoying. I don't know why you would make a Pidgey and Pidgeotto and not make a Pidgeot, but whatever.
Okay.
Same reason of why is there no Misty's Blastoise?
Right.
That's not exactly the same, but why is there a Blaine's Charizard and an Erica's Venusaur, but no Misty's Blastoise?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I want a totally different hand. Okay. It's fine.
Excellent.
Yeah. Alright, let's go for Nerve Poison.
Okay. I mean, that's not a terrible option. Yes. It's a terrible option.
Tails. Ugh.
Okay. Well, I'm not loving everything that I have in my hand either, but it's fine. We'll attach an energy here and use Shadow Bind for knockout.
Okay.
How does Gengar weigh 89 pounds? He is literally made of poison, gas, and shadows. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I don't understand these things.
Me either. Okay. It doesn't matter.
If you retreat or not?
Well, I have that. That could, like...
Oh, that also just lets you retreat, basically.
Yeah, but on your turn.
Yeah.
I don't have to make that decision right now if I play
It's a really cool card, but it doesn't help you in this instance. Yeah. Because I'm doing too much damage. Gengar needs to go on a diet. He eats nightmares, or... Well, Dream Eater. Dream Eater is an attack. But, I mean, I think it's technically Hypno and them. Eat dreams.
Alright, yeah, there's not anything that I can really do.
Okay, well...
do anything productive.
Shadowbind for 80.
Yes.
And I think Koga's Ditto is in your prizes.
Yep, there he is.
Why do I have a million burn markers?
Was Timothy playing up there?
Probably at some point. As with several other things, it's been a minute.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, don't be stealing my stadium. Of course, you'll figure out pretty quickly that it's not yours because it says with Sabrina in its name.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
All right. So.
Sorry.
This one counts.
This one counts.
Unless I lose, then it's best of 3.
I love you.
So how have you been, Kyle? How's the I don't know, how has playing going? I know I just saw that you unfortunately had some video files that were messed up, or you had something in the camera frame that you didn't want, like the actual stand. Dark Gengar has a really similar attack to Gardevoir from Secret Wonders, which was one of the strongest cards ever. Do I have a Dark Gengar? I don't think I do have Dark Gengar. I've seen the art. Maybe we have one somewhere. I don't think we do. I feel like I don't have Dark Gengar. Like, I don't have Dark Venusaur, although I think that's forgivable because I think Dark Venusaur only exists as a promo. Why did I just have an extra card? Now I'm going to have to count again.
Neil's been playing with 62 cards.
Actually, playing with more than 60 cards is disadvantageous unless you have more than 4 of a copy.
Right.
Because if you play with more cards, you decrease the chances of drawing any specific one.
Yeah.
But it is still against the rules for Pokemon, so...
Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, it was Sabrina's Gengar. Excellent. Yeah, is it the shutting off Pokemon powers one? Shutting off Pokemon powers attacks? Because certainly if you were going up against like a Blastoise or something, like base set Blastoise, I mean that would be, if you get it out fast enough, if you can set up before they can, and you start using that, I mean they can't energy accelerate, and that's what their whole deck is built on.
Right.
Of course they also run like 4 Blastoise and 4 Pokemon Breeder and stuff. Maybe not 4 Breeder, but they're set up to try to get Blastoise out very, very quickly.
Yeah.
In the real versions of that deck.
Real deck.
If you don't know by now, we're not that worried about creating the real versions. We just enjoy playing with the oldest cards. Ooh.
And occasionally tossing them on the floor.
Hey now.
In sleeves, of course.
I am struggling at the moment. I don't understand why. I guess this is an entire deck. But no, today's been fun. We played some Pokécatch with Timothy because he saw us setting up and he wanted to play that. We haven't played in a while.
Yep.
It's always it's a really fun, simple game. We have a couple videos on that. And we'll see what's going on here. Alright, you ready? Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I slept well tonight. Or last night.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hopefully I sleep well tonight too.
Katie's remembering the future. Why don't you win more then?
For real.
Call it.
Heads.
Oop. Sorry.
It's fine.
Tails.
Still tails.
You called heads though, so I go first.
Yeah,
you won last time.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright, great.
It landed tails in my lap. That's what I was saying. Sorry, I gotta adjust this blanket.
Nope, you're fine.
There we go. I think that's maybe better. We'll find out.
It's got to be Timothy.
Yeah, it is Timothy.
He's not coming through.
I was just trying to figure out if he was crying or he was okay.
I'm sure he's hard to say. Hard to say for sure. It doesn't sound like he's crying.
Yeah,
he usually opens his door
if he's really upset. Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, this time I go first.
Yep.
Draw for turn. Sabrina's Ghastly. Energy. Pound for 10.
Okay. I am going to put a Recycle Energy on to Koga's Pidgey. I did not see that at all last game. Recycle Energy, when it's discarded from play, it goes back into your hand. But it has to be from play. You can't discard it with another card and put it back in your hand. Okay. And I'm going to use Peck. 10 damage.
Okay. I'm going to use Sabrina's Haunter. And Sabrina's Kadabra. I'm going to attach energy here. And then use Life Drain. So flip a coin. If heads, put a number of damage counters on the defending Pokemon so that its remaining HP are 10.
Yep. Stupid blanket.
That is it. So 3 more damage counters for a total of 40.
Yep.
Bwahaha. Life Drain is officially the best attack ever.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
it's not.
Okay.
I tried to make that Ditto Shedinja Garbodor combo work really well, and it's tough to pull off, but it is a ton of fun when it works. There's a Shedinja that is a basic, so Ditto can copy, Pokemon Go Ditto can copy its attack. Its attack is Life Drain without the coin flip.
Oh,
so you,
nice.
Yeah, you don't have to flip. And then if you manage to poison the defending Pokemon, then you always knock them out because they go down to 10 and then immediately take 10 damage when you end your turn.
Nice. Okay.
During Pokemon checkup.
This is awful, but this is my only option. I've got an Oak.
Oh no. Oak, no. Yes, I am that bad. I am that dad.
Oh boy. Send coffee.
Did you get what you were looking for, honey?
Nope. I'm gonna marry.
You already married me.
Yes. I know.
He's regretting it. Pretty solid version of the Shedinja combo, and expanded. Use Raticate from Boundaries Cross instead of Shedinja, and the attack can be paid with triple acceleration. Do you want me to shuffle?
I'm going back in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
Because I still don't have anything that I need.
Oh boy. I oaked my hand 3 times in a row.
I'm about to. Don't worry, all my other basics are right here.
There are definitely more
all
basics.
The other basics that I feel like I can use.
Oh, yeah. Well.
That's... Yeah. Great, okay. So dumb. Okay, Bill, draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And I'm out of options. Oh, it sucks. Okay, I mean, this is the only other thing that I can do. Super energy removal.
Ooh, okay.
That comes back to my hand.
Nice.
I'm done. I have nothing else I can do.
Alright. Draw for turn. Well, that's not what I wanted you to do.
Well, it gets me to next turn, maybe, so...
Maybe.
Only maybe.
Okay. Sabrina, take all energy cards attached to one of your Pokemon with Sabrina in its name, and attach them to another one of your Pokemon with Sabrina in its name.
That's a fun one.
It is a fun one.
I like that.
And then I'm going to use Nightly Garbage Run to shuffle this back in, because then I'm going to Oak.
Alright.
So, might as well shuffle the 1 back in rather than Oak it away and get nothing out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun thing about playing with no supporters.
I know.
I can play as many trainer cards as I want.
Well,
every single turn.
I just did Oak and then Mary and then Bill.
Yeah. Except for Elm, of course.
And super energy removal. All those on one turn.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which, I mean, there's nothing like that today. Now, again, it also means that there's a lot of just luck involved. Like, whoever hits their pocket of trainers first.
Right.
It's actually really funny to me that they thought the original game would have like 30 Pokemon and 10 trainers or something in a deck, and then it ended up being like the opposite. Like 12 Pokemon, 15 energy, everything
and
else trainer. Not even 15 energy. It's depending on the build, of course.
Right.
There's a lot of things that.
There's a lot that it depends on.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Mary. Nothing useful. Katie's like, oh, good.
Yeah, and I just have to hope that I can somehow get another Pokemon on this turn.
Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. We're going to evolve to Sabrina's Alakazam.
Oh. That's scary. Did you just lose HP? No, 80.
No, I gained 10.
I totally thought it said 60 at first, and I was like, what?
You know, I wouldn't put that past them. Elm.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You'll see.
I know.
Hopefully. We just binged the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Because it's perhaps the only thing that Katie is more nerdy about than me. Now, of course, she had never read the Silmarillion, so we remedied that and then had to watch the extended editions all the way through again, which I had only seen one time previously.
Yeah, I've seen them a couple times.
So
like multiple times.
We enjoyed that quite a bit.
Yes, lots of fun, and I cannot wait to watch all of the extras.
Yes, Katie wants to watch the movies like 8 more times with
all
every single commentary possible. I'm like, have fun with that, honey. Tell me if they say anything interesting.
Oh, they always say the most interesting things. I did not think that I would like movies with commentary when I was younger, but it is really cool because, like, the actors and the directors and whatnot are commentating on what's happening, and it's fun.
Pokemon Power Psylink. Sabrina's Alakazam always has a copy of every attack your psychic Pokemon in play have, including their energy costs and anything else required to use those attacks, such as discarding energy cards. This power can't be used if Sabrina's Alakazam is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. Copying Sabrina's Ghastly Suffocating Gas, 30 damage, he's knocked out, I win. Booyah.
Didn't you take off that energy from him this turn?
No.
No?
No. What do you mean take off that energy from him this turn?
I
moved it with Sabrina.
You moved it.
I moved it.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, you win. There's my Weedle. I seriously, in my opening hand, I had 2 Golbat. And then I drew another one off of something else.
Oh, there's Sabrina's Game. Well, one of the Sabrina's
I had two opening hand.
I started with 2 Sabrina's Haunter in my opening hand, and it was painful. Well, I think you're missing out, Kyle, because Lord of the Rings is a ton of fun.
It's
both
much fun
to read, and the movies are very good.
Very fun.
The Hobbit is very good too. It's very different tonally because, of course, it was written for kids.
For kids, yeah.
But the stories are intricately linked.
The stories are very fun.
And it's actually really cool, all the parallels that happen. From The Hobbit into the rest of the trilogy. And then when you start to read and learn some more of the backstory of what's happening around The Hobbit and like why The Hobbit even happened, it's a lot of fun. And in fact, we have a Hobbit video game on the GameCube that I've owned for a while but never played.
Yes,
so that
we're going to have to pick that up soon.
Although we're about to sign off because we finished that one game.
Yes.
They just re-released Tales of Symphonia on the Switch, and I am reluctant to buy it on the Switch for 2 reasons. One, it seems to say that you can't play with more than 1 player couch co-op, which you could in the old one.
Oh, okay.
And 2, we actually have a previous remake from Tales of Symphonia Chronicles on the PS3 that we've never played through together.
Oh, okay.
I personally played through Tales of Symphonia like 3 times when I was a kid.
Okay.
It's a very, very good game. And I'm getting a ton of nostalgia from seeing all these ads for this new Switch version. And it's a good game when they remake it more than once.
Right.
It's not really a remake. It's an HD remaster or whatever.
Right. Re-release.
But I think actually the PS3 version that we have has the first one and the second one on it.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you've never played through that together.
No.
It's real time, but it is something where you can, like, I could take it and just grind while I'm working out pretty easily without too much hassle.
Yeah.
So I'm getting a lot of nostalgia from that, so we may have to play through that together. But it's like a 60 to 80 hour game.
Oh, okay, wow.
And it might take a little longer with the two of us. Just because it's tricky to learn
learning and stuff, but
anyway, this was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I love you, honey. Thank you for playing with me. Kyle, thank you for joining us.
And
to anybody else who was watching, we hope that you enjoyed getting to see us play with some of the oldest cards in the Pokemon Trading card game. The game is great for people who like each other. We do. and for family members and for kids. It's such a great game for kids because it forces them to practice reading and math and everything. And I'm trying not to push our oldest boy too fast into like really wanting him to read, but I really want him to read so that we can do lots more things together, including play the card game. So we will see, but for today we are all finished. Thank you all so much. We will see you next time.